was turned into a political rally by Emerson Mnangagwa. He had mobilized all the parallel structures of ZANU-PF, as well as also ZANU-PF members came in full regalia, and one would expect that in a funeral people would be mourning, specifically burying someone from Matebeleland. We treat a funeral as a period of mourning. People are not even allowed to actually project power in a funeral. But this is what we saw from the desperate Emerson Mnangagwa. Why would he go to such an extent if he is powerful? Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, The Hloriphana News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So yesterday it was a show of force, especially from Emerson Mnangagwa during the burial of actually Mpabanga. There was a lot of noise as Emerson Mnangagwa came through the National Heroes Acre. So these were the sounds that were heard. I just want to play you the sounds of the moment Mnangagwa came through. So this was the noise. So these were the noises that were heard throughout the National Heroes Acre when Emerson Mnangagwa came through. You would think that it was a rally. No, it was not a rally. It was meant to be a funeral, and these groups were specifically coached to act in a manner. They acted as Emerson Mnangagwa came through, and also the journalists from the state media, they were also instructed on how to speak the moment Emerson Mnangagwa actually entered the National Heroes Acre. And when Chiwenga came through, they booed him, there was silence. And this is a psychological warfare that is being fought by Emerson Mnangagwa. He is trying to project Chiwenga as a weak personality within his presidium. And he is actually trying to project him as a useless person at the moment. But the truth of the matter remains. The man remains with astounding military capital. Will he use it? I think they will force him to actually use it when necessary. And at what point will he use it? I think that remains. In fact, the moment we know when exactly he will use it, that mission would not be a success. The reason why we don't know, the reason why it remains a guesswork, it means there is high probability that whatever he is planning to do militarily, if ever there is a plan, that is going to be a success. So he is his cards on his chest, coming to this event, and also greeting Emerson Mnangagwa, saluting with him, even going to him to talk with him. It appears they don't have much time these days to meet together and talk. And in these events, they make use of the events to actually exchange one or two ideas. Yesterday, I saw Chiwenga speaking with Mnangagwa up to an extent of actually calling the chief secretary for Emerson Mnangagwa, and the chief secretary coming and having a conversation. I think there were things which were not done properly at the National Heroes Acre, and they had to have a conversation for quite some time. Obviously, the state media would not reveal such details. Most probably, they are told that you must never record the conversation that Chiwenga engages on, especially in public spaces, because they are bound to make national news. So Mnangagwa trying to fight a psychological war. Are these the instruments that he needs at this crucial point in time? I've always said no. I don't think these are the necessary instruments that he is supposed to use, because he knows it very, very well. The instruments that he is using are the very similar instruments that were used by Robert Gabriel Mugabe. And what became the fate of Robert Gabriel Mugabe is that he is no longer the president. He was actually dislodged by the military, especially when he continued pressing the wrong button. Zimbabwe is a military state, whether one likes it or not. That is why Mnangagwa, at the moment, manipulating the constitution, he still continues to actually try and manipulate the military by loyalty within the military generals. Will this work for him? Because also, the military is actually a unitary organization. When it is meant to respond in unison, it has always done so. And at one point, you would have thought that Chiwenga was, a buddy of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. But within just a second, things tend to be the other way around. So it's not a clear cut in terms of Emerson Mnangagwa making it. He knows that he's making a very dangerous experiment. Not only are we looking at the military, but also we are looking at Zimbabweans. He has united Zimbabweans in all walks of life. All political opposition, political leaders at the moment feel compelled to come together and defend the constitution. So psychological gimmicks, I don't think they are necessary instruments. Buying trolls, I don't think they are necessary instruments at the moment. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Okancinga Mhlabane is signing out. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I give you